Hello students, your title for today is Vocabulary Video Solar System Terms. If the video is going too fast, make sure to stop it or rewind it if you need to. Today you're going to draw the picture on the left and then you're going to make an original sentence. I'll do the first one for you. So today we're talking about the terrestrial planets, which are the four highly dense planets that have a rocky surface. We're not talking about Earth, but Earth would be a terrestrial planet. So what does it look like? So here it is. So here are the four terrestrial planets. You have Mercury, Venus, Mercury being the closest to the Sun, then Venus, a planet with an atmosphere. Remember, the atmosphere on this one has been boiled off. Earth, and then Mars. If you keep going after Mars, those planets have mostly an atmosphere that is very expansive, and it takes up most of the planet's surface. That means that most of the planet is a gas. These four planets are mostly rocks and very rocky surface. They have gases, but not as much as the gas giants do. Go ahead and quickly sketch out the four planets. It doesn't have to be, of course, that detailed like the picture is, but just the labels are important. Just kind of notice the size of them and then draw the labels so that you know that those are the four terrestrial planets. You need to know that they're rocky surfaces and they're not made mostly of gas, they're made mostly of rock. Here's your original sentence that I'll provide today. Earth is one of the four terrestrial planets. You notice how I use the vocabulary term terrestrial planets within the definition or within my original sentence. Do the same for the next couple of vocabulary terms. The next term is prograde rotation. Prograde rotation means that the planet is spinning counterclockwise. That means it's going the opposite of how a clock would go, or the clock hands move. So here are the planets, and let's look at the rotations. So you see that Earth is spinning in this direction, this way. So you see right there, spinning that way. Now that would be a prograde rotation. If you notice, most planets have a prograde rotation. We got Earth, Mercury, Saturn, they all have prograde rotation. But a few planets have a very different rotation. Venus being one of them. Venus is doing a retrograde. That's going to be the next one. I'm not going to show you a picture because I think you get the idea. And Pluto would be considered a retrograde too, although it's kind of on its side. Now maybe you're asking, what about Uranus? It's totally tilted on its side. It would still be considered retrograde too. You don't have to draw a picture of all the planets. I would draw one example of prograde for 2, and then draw an example of a retrograde for 3. Go ahead and come up with your original sentence for 2, and then let's do number 3. So the definition for 3 for retrograde is a planet that spins clockwise. Go ahead and make up an original sentence for number 3, make up an original sentence for 2, and then draw your picture, and then let's do the last term. The last one is astronomical units. I know I've told you this term before, but some of you still don't understand it, so let me show you pictures to help you get it. So there's one astronomical unit. Let's say that you were standing on the planet Mercury. So let's say you're right here. Now, you would be at less than 1 astronomical unit. You may be but like 0.25 astronomical units. Why? Because from the Sun to the Earth is 1, and obviously that's less than 1 because it's closer, so it will be less than 1. The exact distance from the Sun to the Earth, 1 astronomical unit. 1 astronomical unit is 149,597,871,000 kilometers. You can just round it to 150 million kilometers, which is the same as 1 astronomical unit. So if you're any closer, you'll be less than 1 astronomical unit, or you'll be closer than 150, of course. All right, go ahead and come up with an original sentence for astronomical unit, and then draw your picture, which would be this picture here. Again, it doesn't have to be perfectly to scale, but just label it so you kind of start really understanding the term astronomical unit. All right, have a good day.